Hey everybody, Raccoon Ninja here, and welcome to Rimworld. Brand new game on the channel. I don't actually think I've ever recorded or streamed this game before. I played it a little bit, little tiny bit. I haven't actually gone all the way through and gotten all the way to like space travel and stuff like that, but I just kind of went through and got the basics of it, kind of got self-sufficient, so I understood how to survive and some of the game mechanics and whatnot, so did pretty good, and it was enjoyable. And it's an older game. It's a kind of basic. There's not a whole lot of Factorio where there's so much complexity. It's actually not too bad, and you can have a little bit of fun in a free roam world. But yeah, so let's get started. Couple things I want to do. I made actually a custom campaign for ourselves and kind of tweaked a few things just to make it interesting. We got a random generated world. I went into I picked a point on the map where we actually have a river, because I wanted the water wheel. I didn't want to have to worry about power generation or anything, so went with something that had a river, something that's kind of a temperate climate but does get below freezing, so we did have to deal with a winter type of situation and all that. So I think this is going to be a good map to do. And I did the third difficulty down, the adventure mode. So it's not gonna be too easy, but it's not gonna be too hard for trying to learn the game and everything. So we have 3 people that we are going to be bringing along with us. We got Javier, Yumiko, and Yuko. Javier is gonna be our plant person. So we have 8 cooking, we have 11 animals, we have the double fire on the plants, so that gets 150% learning ability. The small fire gets 100%, and no fire gets 35%. So cooking plants and animals are really good. Cooking is important to have, I think, up to about level 9, so that we can make some of the more complex food items. Animal handling, training, controlling animals, kind of important. We're going to try and get some animals in here and everything like that. So, yeah. Let's name this guy Green Thumb. I usually give them all nicknames so that I know who they are, and I can see all their stats on a glance. So it doesn't have social, which is kind of but we're fine. We actually have really good traits on this. Industrious is 35% work speed and a permanent mood boost, which is really good, but can't do social. So can't do the jail stuff. Number 2 here, we have Yumiko. It's animals, crafting, artistic, and intellectual. You want to have a good crafting, because once you get later in the game, you need to have really high crafting ability to make some of the more overpowered weapons. And intellectual is very important because you have a lot of research that you need to do. So we're going to go, let's see. This is a crafting and intellectual. So what do we actually want to name this person? Smirt. We'll do Smirt. So Smirt. And the last person we have here is construction, mining, and plants. Not much else. As you notice, we don't have a lot of shooting in here, which is kind of a bummer. And, we don't actually have a lot of social, which is kind of a bummer as well. We got this one. The only problem is it's got a lot of shooting, but it's trigger happy, slothful, and greedy. So those are some really bad traits. Construction, mining, scratch scar. You know, this one might actually be better. Construction and mining is really what we're looking for on this character. And this one has construction as a flame. Mining is fine. I'd really like to have somebody that's a better miner, though. But we do have a little bit better social on this one. A couple of other doodads. Let's see if we can just get somebody that's like a good construction miner with some better social. As we do need somebody that can trade. Ooh, can't do plants. Old gunshot wound. Really dislikes and distrusts women. Okay, whatever. Forsakes physical comforts. Become unhappy if he has a bedroom that's too impressive. Huh, interesting. And +4 medical. Doesn't have any mining skill, though. Crafting is through the roof. Oof. I don't think I want that one. Again, no social on you. Mining construction, we do have a little bit more social. Construction I don't really care about. Mining is fairly important because we're going to do a lot of mining. I might actually do chemical fascination. That one's kind of rough. Melee dodge chance. That's pretty good. She's going to have a bad mood if we don't give her drugs, and I don't really like the drug mechanic in this. There's too many negative side effects to it. So I think I like you better than you. And we do have a little bit more social out of it. Okay, so we have Green Thumb for cooking plants and animals. We have Smirt for intellectual and crafting. And then we have, who are you? Brawny. Brawny is going to be our construction miner, and it has a little bit of an intellectual too, so we can kind of supplement some of our, while they're not doing other tasks, we can supplement some of our research needs. So that's cool. All right, let's go with this team. Pretty good looking. So let's generate our map and see where we're going to crash land. I'm always nervous if we're going to get a good seed. Okay. So, everybody has a raccoon, which is good. So, we have 3 raccoon pets. I don't know what I'm actually going to do with them. I think they're just going to be just bonded pets. What do we have? We have a lot of steel here. We have some steel walls. We got some donkeys, which is good. Okay, we have some marble. So marble's good because we can make some aesthetic materials, like all of our beds and our walls and floors and everything in some of the areas where our people are going to spend some time. We want to make that all out of marble. We've got some slate, and what else we have? We have some limestone, more marble, good. So it looks like we have marble, slate, and limestone for our buildings. Do we have... I don't really see any ancient tombs, which is kind of interesting. Usually the maps that I've seen... Ooh, we have a jade deposit here. Usually the maps have some sort of a hidden area. Maybe down here we'll find one. But yeah, usually they have like a room full of nasty people that's just chilling inside of a room. Ooh, we have more jade. Ah, we have a lot of jade. That's actually really nice. That is very, very nice. Okay, so let's start our base. So we're gonna chop some wood. What I think I'm gonna do is, let's see. Let's turn on roofs. Okay, so there is a thin roof on here. There's no roof on there. What I might actually... What is this? There's a roof over the water. I've never seen that before. That's kind of interesting. I think we're going to just make a temporary area, and then we're going to build like a separate town once we get established. Looks like we got right here, if we turn on the plant overview, we actually have some really fertile soil there. Not much else. This is all rough limestone. This is not bad. That's a nice big area that we can do some planting. Okay. What I might do is actually, we're going to build our town over here. So let's go ahead and set up our temporary area right here. We're going to do structures. We're going to do wooden walls here. We have 3 people, so we need to make room for 3 beds. Let's do... Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we need 7, 8, 9. We'll do 11. And then we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll do an 11 by 5. And furniture, we're going to do, again, just some wooden beds here. Boom, boom, let's see. How do we want to do this? There we go. So we'll kind of do it like that, just in case anybody gets in a relationship. We can do some double beds here, or if we get anybody here who wants to join our place, we have some extra beds and all that good stuff. So that'll be good for a starter area. We'll put a torch in there so that they have some good light, and then we're gonna do a couple of doors. All right, so we can get them to start. Let's take a look at our priorities here first. So we're going to do manual priorities on this. And Brawny is going to do... let's see. What do we have? Alright, so Green Thumb actually has a fire on shooting. Nobody else really has great shooting. So I guess it doesn't really make a big difference. So on hunt, we're gonna put Brawny as our hunter. So Brawny is going to equip the bolt action rifle, and then let's see. So Green Thumb is our cook and our grower, and we'll do plant cut as well. Brawny is our miner and our construction, and Smirt is our research and craft. So yeah, we're gonna do firefight on everybody. We're gonna do patient and doctor for everybody. I'm actually going to do bed rest for everybody. So if there's a fire, or if there's somebody sick, or somebody themselves is sick, they're automatically going to go and get some help for themselves. Okay, so we're going to do warden for Brawny, because Brawny has... Oh, we have all women here. Oh crap. we accidentally didn't get any males. I might have to see if I can get a male prisoner or something that can convert so that we can get some relationships going. Whoops. Oh well. Okay. Handle is animals. So we're going to do 2 on animals. And we'll do a 4... We're actually going to set 4 on the rest of these, just so that everybody can isn't idle. There's always something to do. Okay, so we got cooking, growing, planting. We have crafting, research, mining, construction, hunting, warden. I'm going to do... Let's see, Smirt is going to do tailoring and smithing. What is craft? I don't really understand why like tailoring and smithing is different from crafting. So let's do that. Because then if there's something to craft, she will automatically go and craft it, and then if there's nothing to craft, she'll default to research. Yeah, we'll do it like that. Perfect. Okay, so who else is our hunter? Actually, everybody's a hunter, so we eventually do want to get everybody a ranged weapon. I don't think anybody is particularly good at melee. Brawny is actually pretty good at melee, but we don't have a shield belt, so I don't really like setting anybody on melee unless they have a shield belt. So let's see, hunt Green Thumb. So we'll give Green Thumb the revolver, and we'll give Smirt the knife. Okay, good. So now we are going to make a little bit of an area here. So how wide is this? That's 13. And so let's go 13 on that. We'll do wooden doors. 1, 2, 1, 2, boom. So this will be our collection area. We're going to set a zone, and we're going to put a stockpile right in here. So they'll have access to all of their stockpile goods with their bedding, and yeah. Cool. Cool. Eventually we are going to make a walk-in freezer and some other stuff, but we have to do some research unlocks for that. What do we want to do for research? We don't need bows, we don't need tree sowing, we really should do pemmican so that we can, because right now we don't have any ability to refrigerate our food, so pemmican lasts like a year or 2 years. So that's usually a good one to do. Okay, and you don't want to make your rooms any bigger than 11 by 11. Because there are roofs in this, and you have to do a roof so that they don't get very grumpy at you. And you can only extend out 6 blocks. So as long as your room is less than 12 of an interior, then you are fine. Okay, so next on the agenda, actually let's do some more doors over here. So they can get to that from any direction that they want. We're gonna do an area here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Just like that. How big is this room? This room's a little bit bigger, but it should be fine. Alright, and a wooden door. 1, 2, 3. We'll go like that. Perfect. Alright, so what we're going to do in here then is we are going to do production, and we're going to do a simple research table. Alright, and that'll be fine. We're going to do furniture. I don't know, is there a difference between a stool? I don't think there's like a comfort level. Comfort 1/2. Or a dining chair is comfort 7. Yeah, so let's... we can't do that yet because we don't have cloth. So let's do our research tables there. Actually, we really should get our planting in place. So let's do growing zones here. Let's see. Yeah, so let's do kind of a big zone. We'll do kind of a smaller couple of zones here. Let's see, how big is that? That's a 7. So we'll do that. And there's a geyser right there that we can't build over. So let's go right there. Alright, so we got one for potato. We got one for rice. We'll do one for... we'll do one for cotton plants. And then I think we want to do another one. We'll do one right down here. And we'll do hay. There we go. So we got potato. Potato is kind of the long-lasting one that you want for just general food. Rice is very fast growing. So if you look, its growing time is 7 days versus the potato plant, which is 5.7, 5.8 days. I thought rice was faster. Huh, maybe not. Interesting. Then we got some cotton plants so we can make some clothing, and then we got some hay for our raccoons. The other thing we need to do is we need to get some animal sleeping spots in here so that our raccoons have room that they can sleep. What's the temperature? So it's 64 degrees. Not bad. I think the optimal range they like is like 65 to 72 degrees or 78 degrees, somewhere in there. But we're in the middle of April, May. So we're in spring coming into summer. So we won't have to worry about heating quite yet. New lovers. Oh! Green Thumb and Brawny are already hooking up. Very nice. Actually, I did not expect them to hook up quite so fast. But, yeah. Interesting. It was Brawny and Green Thumb, right? So let's get these guys deconstructed and let's make a double bed for them. There we go. Perfect. All right, and who's our sniper? Right here. So let's force to wear a flak, and then the rest of this stuff we just need to haul. All right. Cool. So we got some plants coming along, which is very nice. And I almost spilled my coffee. Starvation. How are you starving? You have packaged survival meat here. I do not understand. Oh, I know why. You have to, for whatever reason, it disallows all of this stuff. So you have to go through and allow it. I don't know why. There we go. So now they're eating. And they're going to bring all the materials back to our storage area here. And eventually, once we can put a roof on it, we should be fine and dandy. All right, what do we have for wildlife here? The best animal that we can run into is the muffaloaf. I don't see any, which is not the best. But we do have some animals that we can start to slaughter. All right, production, we are going to do a butcher table. We're going to do a fueled stove. And we are going to do a tailoring bench. And a, oops, let's cancel this. We have to move it over one. Because we need to make room for the walkway there. All right, so we have a tailor bench. What else do we have? We do need the stone cutters. Where's stone cutter? There's stone cutter. There we go. We don't need the electric smelter yet. All right, so let's do a couple of wooden chairs for all of these. There we go. All right. Looking good. Looking good, looking good, looking good. All right. And yeah. So we'll wait for all those to build. They're doing some nice planting work. We do have a geothermal. Actually, we're going to move over here, aren't we? Wow. That is such a big growing area. It's actually insanely big. Ooh. We have some more food over here. All right. Beautiful. Let's turn off roofs. Got some animals. We got some steel. So let's grab that while we can. All right. Yeah, there's nothing else. It looks like. Oop, there's some. And there's some more. I don't like it how it disallows goods and stuff around the map and lets them decompose. It's kind of annoying, but what are you going to do? Alright, so let's get some more wood chopped here. So that they can keep building their nice little community here. All right. What do we have? So we got some steel. These are marble. So I might actually deconstruct those so that we can get some marble bricks. Does so that we don't have to cut any marble. Limestone, those are all steel. Got a little bit of sandstone. Some slate. That's limestone. Yeah, not a whole lot for structures that we can decommission. I don't want to... Actually, we could get these because these are empty. So let's grab those. Oh, we already have a trader coming in. Cool. Very nice. Who is Brawny our social person? Yeah, Brawny, I think, is the one with the social. So we're going to have Brawny go and do a trade with Salmon. And see what we can get. We do have a little bit of silver that we started out with, so that is good. Components, no. Pemmican, no. Yeah, we can't really buy anything of use from this person, so let's cancel. Unfortunately, not exactly what we're looking for. All right. Beautiful. Let's get some... I don't remember if you can actually walk past a torch. I think you can. Hey, we got 7 medicine, even though we didn't do any trades. Cool. I like it. I like it. Oh, man, they are going to be so grumpy. Oh, man. All right. Brawny. I'm going to have Brawny need wood. We do have... oh, do we not have any wood that we're cutting? There we go. Prioritize cutting wood, and then we'll prioritize getting our home built here. There we go. So hopefully, once we get the walls up, we'll be able to get a roof on this. There we go. So now we'll get a roof in here, and then they won't get rained on when they sleep anymore. That'll be good. Okay, a lot of this stuff is deteriorating though, so we definitely need to get these walls in place ASAP. I don't know why my coffee mug is sticking to my coffee warmer. Oops. What's going on? Mad hair. You don't say. Alright, so let's draft and let's make sure that we get taken care of here. Because we definitely do not want a mad hair hurting our people. Oh, perfect. That was easy. Right now, when they don't really have a lot of shooting skill and they don't have very good weapons, it's pretty important that you kind of follow them along, because a mad animal, even if it's just a bunny, if you're unlucky enough, sometimes they can get taken out. They can take out your peoples. Okay. Beautiful. More stuff that is not allowed. Marble door. Ooh, all of this is marble. So let's actually take this down. Marriage is on! Oh, we need a marriage spot. We need a marriage spot. Where is it? Recreation? There it is. Marriage spot. We'll do it right by the river. All right. Beautiful. Marriage is on. Green Thumb and Brawny. Getting hooked up. Getting hitched. Come on. Stop being nighttime. There we go. So just waiting for Brawny to get up. We'll finish the bed. And we will assign this to Brawny and Green Thumb so that they can sleep in the same bed for their marital duties. Oh yeah. There we go. So now we got that interior, and then we need this interior done in a very bad way. Alright, so let's take a look at this. What are you? Compacted plasteel. Holy crap, I didn't even see that. Compacted plasteel is actually very, very good. And there's a big vein of it. You can see that it goes all the way over there. Let's cancel this. I don't necessarily want to dig into that yet. Actually, I don't think it spoils if it's indoors. So I think we're fine. Alright. Cool. So our entire area is roofed. So all of our stuff will stop decomposing. Food will still decompose. So like we have these berries here, it spoils in 11 days. And the herbal medicine will spoil in 2.4 years. That's a while. Okay, so we finished the research on pemmican, which is good. Good. Now what do we need? I think we want to go with power. So let's research a battery. Because we have this beautiful river here that we're going to generate power from. And that will be good. Alright. Cool. Alright, nighttime again. Nighttime's always the worst in any game in existence. Oh, do. Alright, what do we have for wildlife, actually? We do have horses, we have donkeys, we have alpacas. We should probably get some horses for some load animals. Because to do a caravan, you have to have an animal that has the pack animal trait. And we could do alpacas because we want wool. Let's see, meat amount is 90, leather amount is 33. Camel hide. Do they not have wool? I thought there was a wool option. Yeah, I could have sworn that alpacas had wool. Just for whatever reason doesn't say it on the doodad. So alpacas, yep, insulating wool. Cool. Am I just missing it? Camel hide. It's hide instead of wool, though. That's very bizarre. Usually it says like alpaca fur or wool or something. I don't know. Oh, we got more traders. Okay, we can't trade with these. They're just visiting. So nothing we could do. All right. So let's put some bills out while we're at it. So bills are the way that you construct things. We're gonna go to our field stove. We're gonna add 4 simple meals. Do until you have 12. And it automatically unselects human meat and insect meat because they don't like those. And I think we're fine with that. We're also going to add a meal, add a cook fine meal and lavish meal. We're going to do the same things. They won't be able to make these yet because you need a combination of vegetables and meat to make those. So we always want to make sure that simple meals at the top so they get those right away. They can make some simple meals out of the rice and potatoes that we have harvested and the berries and all that good stuff. The butcher table, we want to butcher creature and make kibble. Butcher creature we're going to do forever. And make kibble we're going to do until we have a lot. Like 500. This, we actually want human meat and insect meat to be in here because the animals don't care what they're eating. They'll eat human meat. And hay is fine. Yeah. So that will do just fine. Animals, let's limit all of our raccoons to the home area instead of unrestricted so that they kind of stay around here and they don't go wandering too much. Cool. Very good. Uh-oh. We have a faction coming in. It's just Dave. Dave is all on his lonesome. Let's see what he has. He is not very good. Can't do intellectual cooking, firefighting. He's a pyromaniac, and he doesn't have very good skills. So I think what we're going to do, we are going to have to make an area for Dave. Let's see. This one's unowned right here. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to wall this off, and we're going to make a wooden door. I didn't do a door. There we go. So we'll turn this into a prisoner area. And then what we can do is once we get his resistance level up. Is he attacking right away? He is attacking right away. Once we get his resistance level down to 0, we can, once we get him healed, we can release him back to his faction, and we can actually increase our standing with that faction. So hopefully they don't attack us in the future. Oh man, our visitors are actually helping. That's actually nice. I like it. Cool. Alright, so let's capture Dave. Oh, we have to... we can't do a prisoner yet. So let's get Brawny to prioritize this stuff. Let's undraft them. We're going to have prioritize that. Let's take your food, take your medicine, and take your knife. Hopefully this guy survives until we can actually get our little jail cell built here. There we go. Come on. There we go. All right, so now since this is a room of its own, we can set that for prisoners, and we can have Brawny capture Dave. There we go. So we should have a warden. Yeah, so Brawny is our warden. She will go and heal him up. Once he's fully healed, we can go to prisoner. And it should say like relations gained on release is like a +12. Hey, we got 17 uranium. Great. It's good to hear. Major break risk for Brawny. Oh, you know what? We don't have any recreation. Oops. Let's get some recreation out here. My bad. My bad. Oh, that's a bummer. Who gets up first? Is it Green Thumb? I think Smirt is our night owl. So Smirt's probably not going to be up for a while. Yep, Green Thumb. So let's build this guy. And I'm going to have Brawny immediately go for recreation. Okay. Actually, let's turn up clean on a lot of these people. Because clean is actually, it's one of those things, it's very easy to upkeep, but if you have any kind of a mess, they can get food poisoning for having like a bad cooking area. They get a worse mood just from, in general, having poor conditions and all that good stuff. So, alright. Let's do watermill. so that we can start harvesting some of this beautiful energy that we got going on. We could do geothermal, but I think you need a lot of components or advanced components or stuff like that. Okay. Beautiful. Oops. Bear with me just 1 second here. I might need to call it. I'm actually on call this week, so unfortunately duty calls, and we've got to fix the situation. So I think we're gonna have to leave it there for next time, unfortunately, and we'll pick up where we left off. So thanks for coming out. Remember to follow and subscribe on youtube.com/RaccoonNinja and twitch.com/RaccoonNinja. Hit me up on Discord if you have any questions or just want to chat between episodes. Otherwise, take care and see you next time.